All right, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites who come in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America, about to be bombed out by Vlad the Impaler. All right? Pursuant to the Holy Scriptures, all right? And come out here to wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. Get you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? And first and foremost, and as always, all praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. All right? Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders came before them that taught us the truth. And shalom, salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right? And all scoffers got their place. If you're a goddamn scoffer, right, your place, right, your lot is established. Don't you ever try to go up against the man of the Lord, because in the end, you will get got. All right? So with that, we're going to start right here at the end. It's Revelation 12 and 12. All right, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right? So if you're a motherfucking punk-ass devil out here, your time is short. And there's devils in the nation of Israel. You fucking two-third ass bitches. You see? And our head is made strong like a flint, made hard like a flint against you. So no, you ain't finna run up like no idiot, because the angels are out here. All right? First of all, you got to at least be able to stand up. Anyway, so here we are, and this devil got but a short time. And Vladimir, all right, let the world know already he's coming. Vlad said, I'm coming to put your head on a stick. Right? And guess what? He's going to do it. He's going to win. And am I on that side? No, I'm not. I'm on the side of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He's going to enable Vladimir to win. All right? Because he's running the whole show. And we already know the outcome. All right? Eventually they're going to get thrown down, because the angels are actually going to do the winning. And nobody's going to prevent that. All right? The men of the Lord, we know the story. Whose story? The Most High's story, not his story. Not this devil's story. Okay? This nigga over here is finna pass out and die. Clown. So, Vlad is coming as soon as Tuesday or Wednesday, according to some. All right, let's get that. Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay, and we're hearing that right now. We're hearing of wars. We're hearing of rumors of war. There's a war, a bona fide war, that's been going on since like 2012. Where? in Syria. And Damascus is getting jacked up. All right? That's a bona fide war jumping up. Now, what is the rumor of war? The report, the news. All right? Well, that's Ukraine. All right? Because according to them, nothing's going to happen. And it's just a bunch of hype from the West. Okay? And we're going to see next week. All right? Because that's going to determine how much time is left. If they get this motherfucker cracking right now, we're going to see how much time is left. You bad on that bike, you punk motherfucker, you. You stand about 5'2", stretched out, and can't walk, you drunk. A motherfucking demon. A motherfucking demon yesterday. Here it is. I'm inside the store dealing with the store clerk. And a demon can't even see inside. But through the spirit, this demon, right, recognized the light and picks up a rock and throws it at the window. This motherfucking crackhead ass demon. Letting you know how serious this thing is right now. This is a spiritual war. And these demons, they know. They know that their time is short. And they can see light emanating. That glow, that soul glow, if you will, is beginning to manifest, right, in the men of the Lord. We're getting closer and closer to wielding that spiritual power effortlessly. All right? We're already speaking things into existence, starting with elder apostles on down. Whenever he coins a new name for the year, if you will, the title of the year, all right, the year of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai turning up, then it happens. That's what they've been doing for 35 years, is speaking this truth into existence. So they're getting closer and closer to wielding that spiritual power effortlessly. All right? Through the Spirit, you're manifesting these things. That's called spiritual power. And we see it. I see it. I see these things happen. So woe unto anybody who catches that curse. You bitches, guess what? Them curses are coming down the pike. Because number one, I for sure am putting up curses on stupid, dumbass bitches trying to go up against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalak Rayam, Mashapatyam, Abadjam, Anashim, the whole thing. All right? Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. What is that? That's wielding spiritual power, and you better watch out because it's definitely going to manifest. The Most High answers the prayers of the righteous. Okay? And here we are out doing these works. What chance do you have? What a foolish, like your boy Schickelgruber. What a foolish thing to try to go up against the Most High. He said that. Schickelgruber said, you got the children of Israel in captivity over there? What a foolish thing. You guys are stupid. Schickelgruber knew. He understood. That's why they took him down and made him a pariah. That nigga was telling that nigga was telling the truth, you know? He's like, you motherfuckers are fucking up. And so they demonize him. Who are? He's up there with Joseph Stalin. Stalin must have went against the status quo. Because if you're up there like Pol Pot, what did Paul? If a nigga that went out and killed a whole bunch of people, right? Who did you do it for? You were under orders to do that. You didn't decide on your own, I'm going to go exterminate these people over here. Who did Pol Pot exterminate? Most likely there was a bunch of Jakes. Who did Joseph Stalin exterminate? He did a lot more than Schicklgruber. Who were the people that he was over there exterminating? By the process of elimination and common sense, which isn't too common, those had to be Jakes, and they knew it. What about over here on Turtle Island, whatever you call it, Ophir, whatever you call this place before, what's this nigga's name? Chris Vocab Cologne. Before Chris Vocab Cologne came over here, what was this place called? Because they came over here with an extermination plan. So they had to be Jakes. You see, common sense in the process of elimination will lead you straight to the truth. And if it's just a rumor of war, like 6 million, if it's just a rumor and a false flag, right, and a reason to go seize somebody's land and divide it up, right, then we can see through that too. Who's the real target out here? All right, which is why we don't even trust what may or may not be going on in Eastern Europe. Who's the target? And yes, the Most High is going to make them fight each other. Yeah. Yep. But they're still not the target. Not in a natural sense. See, the Most High intervenes and hardens your heart. You're going to do what the Most High got you doing. But if you were pre-programmed from birth to hate, to be diametrically opposed, right, to another nation, which you were, if you were pre-programmed from birth to be a murderer, a liar, and a thief, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to wind up in somebody else's land, killing them, stealing the land, and then when you get called out on it, you're going to make up a law that says, oh boy, you can't mention that. And that's all you can do. All we're doing is telling the truth. Don't get mad because your MO, done came to light. You've been found out. All right? Whosoever shall find me shall put me to death. Well, that would be the Most High. The Most High allowed us to find you. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. That's the message from Yahushua to us. Hey, when you see this shit going down, all right, don't trip. You got a short space to go. We're almost at the finish line. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, so the Spirit has taken us straight back to the end. We were here yesterday. apparently I got 2 views. All right. So I made this Joe Rogan. I made this Joe Rogan video lesson, right? And before they caught it, right, it was up to 135 views. And then they caught it, and then it went down to, what was it? Well, from 135, they took away 30. It's like 101, 105. Then it went down to 51. And today I saw it at 25. That's like that I know of, that's 110 views. I see them taking away views off of my page, because I'm always watching. Hey, I got 3. 3 goes down to 2. 5 goes down to 3. But that Joe Rogan, right, nigga, Planet of the Apes, it was all in there, right? The edification of the word nigga was in there. The definition according to the scriptures and the Strong's Concordance, that was in there. So whoever, those 135 people, if they watched it all the way through, right? And there's no telling how many people actually watched it. But this is what I know for sure. If you could take away 100 views, like it wasn't nothing, when I see 2 views on my page, that's, as long as it doesn't say 0. If it says 1, you took away 50. And why do they do that? Why do they keep the view count low? Because nobody, if only 3 people watched it, nobody's going to watch it. If there's more views on there, people feel like, oh, I should probably look into this and see what's going on. And that's the logic that this devil thinks that he has. Well, guess what, devil? You're not fooling us. Oh, is that going to discourage me? I only got 2 views. Hey, that's 1 more than I expected. And I also know that you're taking views away. So do what the fuck you got to do, devil. All right? But you're not stopping this truth. Right? For you can do nothing against the truth but for it. All right? So, what are you going to do about this end? The end game? What can you do about this end game? Because eventually it's the shackles. Eventually it's the yoke of iron. Eventually about to go down bad. Okay? Really all you can do is enjoy the last few days of so-called freedom. That's why you're out there with the trucks right now, screaming about your freedom. Oh, freedom, freedom, freedom. Hey, motherfucking freedom my ass. Get ready for the shackles, the yoke, the whip, the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. The big payback, nigga. How you gonna deal with that? You can't deal with not going outside. You understand? You can't deal with the small shit. How are you going to deal with the shackles? The yoke of iron. How are you going to deal with it?
How about that?
Get it right, nigga. The yoke of iron is coming. That yoke is coming. demon, boy. Hey, you see more and more demons with every week that passes. Them spirits, boy. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Beginning of sorrows is also known as Jacob's trouble or the tribulation. All right? The worst time ever on the face of the earth. Now, today. We got the wars, we got the rumors of war, got the pestilence for sure. Okay? Scandemic. We got uproars of the people. Earthquakes. That's an easy one. It's all there. The famine, nigga, has started. My nigga. My Christian. The famine has started. What is this devil up to? What is he going to do next week? Are they going to go to war with each other? Or is this a diversion? Why can you suddenly take off the mask? What's that about? Is that about moving forward? Is that about going back to normal? Is that about things getting better? If you think that, then you don't know who the devil is. This devil's just getting started. Okay? That nigga's coming with the Shekinah. All right? The Shekinah. The devil is finna come with the shock and awe. And he's gonna try to scare the shit out of you with mass death, monkeypox, smallpox. What is this nigga gonna unleash next? Murder hornets, right? You know what a murder hornet is? It's a jet plane called a Super Hornet. And they're shipping them over there to the Valley of Yehoshaphat. They're shipping them over there to the King of the North. Who's doing that? The Most High got you gathering together. For what? For that bundle of sticks moment. All right? What do you do with a bundle of sticks? You put it in the fire and you burn it. All right? Inside joke. This is the time we're in. We're in the time of the end. An end has come. It watcheth for thee. All right? It's watching. The time of the end, we're in it. Alas. Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great. What day? So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he, the 1/3, shall be saved out of it. Right? Not you wicked ass Jakes. Not you motherfucking Jake Devils, because you out there too, right? Some of you need to be bundled up and put in the fire, which you will be. And the fire is already kindled. Kindled already. All right? And your number has come up. And the Most High is going to turn this devil loose on you. All right? And what's going on right now? Something's going on. I saw a little article that it was AT&T and Comcast, whoever, is about to turn on thousands more of these towers. All right? The Tower of Babel. Here we are in Babylon. All right? And this dude, right, what is he doing? Is that like a harp system? All of these towers working together? Is that a big harp all over the world? Because and they're already talking about 6, 7. A, B, C, D, E, F, 6, 7. Right? They're ready to go to, right now it's 5, right? They're ready to go to 6 and fry your brains out. You got birds falling out of the sky. They say that whatever this sickness was, it wasn't even a virus. It was the effects from turning on these towers, right, that make you exhibit flu-like symptoms. Does that make sense? Sure it does. We'll just blame it on a virus. That's what they did with the Spanish flu. All right? That's when they just started wiring up this whatever grid. All right? And fools started falling out. Because some people's, body can't deal with the frequencies. And then, if they shoot you full of G oxide, right? Nanobots and shit. And then they flip that shit on, then what? So what is this devil up to? Are they actually going to fight each other, or are they creating a diversion? The biggest diversion of this day right here is that a stupid football game. I don't fucking even know who's playing. I know now because the truckers were supposed to go down to LA and stop the shit. I'm like, oh, is that who's playing? I didn't even know. Right? And that's symbolic because a ram is a sheep. So we already know who's going to win that. It's high-level divination. Right? Now the Tigers are going to win. This is the year of the Tiger. What does this mean? That China is going to take down the U.S.? Or is Babylon the Great going to kill all its inhabitants and give the land to Moab? Is that the witchcraft that's being perpetuated today? Because we know this devil is up to something. He's scheming, and you try to play it out on the world stage, You're going to make a bunch of money, place a bunch of phony bets, right? I'm sure that the Tigers are going to beat the Sheep today, right? Because who's the Sheep? Well, we're the Sheep. Hell, Babylon the Great left here a long time ago. All they got to do is destroy this place. They left a long time ago. This fucking stupid kid riding his bike. How old are you, nigga? I hope a car just comes by and boom! Fucking knocks you the fuck up off of that. So all you do is run back and forth all day on a fucking motocross bike. And I mean a bicycle. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, but they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, who I will raise up unto them. Right? And we are the hopeful elect tabernacle of David right now. Standing up. The Most High didn't raise us up. So that prophecy is underway right now. And that yoke is coming on you, devil. There's nothing you can do about that. All we got to do is speak these words. Book of Daniel. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble, such as never was, since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. The 1/3 is slated for being delivered. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of this world, Salakia, since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the days are shorter. Why? For the 1/3. The 1/3 what? The 1/3 that will be saved, delivered, all right, caught up, all right. So it just keeps saying the same thing over and over, which doesn't mean nothing to a hard head, all right, or those that are programmed and can't do anything like the robot that you are. Most High got you, all right. It is what it is. Salakia for me. All right, so it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. Let's see. Take a look here. Let's lock in. It's supposed to be 80. It's 72. It's supposed to be 81. 72. That's pretty beautiful, I gotta say. Considering it's the middle of winter. Winter started on the 21st of last year, the 21st of December. So right now we're like 2 months, roughly. Is it 2 months? What's today? 13 plus 10, 13. That's about right. Almost 2 months. About a week shy. Right? What happened to the dark winter? Well, I guess a dark winter doesn't have to be cold. It's just got to be dark, right? Well, let's see if the Most High starts putting niggas' ass to death. Mass death out here. Is that what it means? Does it mean that they're going to flip on that them towers and activate whatever it is that they shot inside of you? And motherfuckers are... See, because niggas are... people that took that shit are sick, one with deadly sick, 1 week. Then they get better, and then a week later... In the course of 2 weeks, you're just falling out. What does that mean? A friend of mine, right? A great musician, we'll call him. All right? Is not even showing up for work. Because he's just falling down sick over and over. Why is that? This nigga went and took a couple of shots in a Boost Mobile, and now your motherfucking what do you call it? Immune system, nigga, is gone. Your immune system is gone. What the hell do you think AIDS is? What is AIDS? It's autoimmune, AI, deficiency syndrome. You could call it that. Oh no, it's you could call it whatever the anagram adds up to. Okay? And it does add up to that. So if they told you that there was HIV in that, then what does HIV turn into? If there's HIV in the shot, now suddenly you're getting sick at the drop of a hat. You know what that means? That means you fucked up. Right? It means you fucked up. You're getting sick. You get more sick than the nigga that didn't do it. What does that mean? You fucked up what the Most High gave you. You compromised yourself. You know you you know you fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? Now you took the beer and you know you fucked up. You dropped the beer. You know you done fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? Oh boy. The men of the Lord are praying, hastening the day. We want this shit bad. We're ready. You can see them. I was sitting with my dad, came over. He sat down. So where you been? I'm like, Dad, I was out there preaching the word. Like, you know that. I thought you do that on top. I'm like, I do it on Saturday and Sunday. And every day for that matter. Right? We're at the end of this thing. You don't see this thing clearly. Oh, well, they ain't going to do that. They ain't going to do that. Like, they're doing it now. Not only are they going to, they ain't going to kill each other. They ain't going to, drop bombs on them. They're going to do exactly that. Okay? Because the Most High said so. You go to church, but don't believe what the Bible is saying. You don't even know that it's in there. Love my dad. And then, I was out there, and then the television was on, and then in my feed is nothing but camps. Camp after camp live out there. So I'm going down. Boom, boom. He's like, I'm like, this is South Carolina, this is North Carolina, this is New York. This is Atlanta, right? He's like, is that Alabama? That's not Alabama. Alabama is different, right? But he was amazed to see that what I've been doing for the last 14 years, right? That I'm not the only one, that I'm not crazy because, I'm the only one out here doing what I'm doing. That's not even the tip of it. All right? I'm sure that he walked out of there thinking a little bit differently because it wasn't just a one-man camp. It was some of those camps were, 9, 10 deep. Some of them were 5 deep. Some of them were 2 men. They all had on garments and all, it added up. And that right there, that's prophecy. You understand? For that to be going down, that's the prophecy. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. There it is. Let's get a precept. Let's prove all things. This is Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. See? Prophecy coming to pass. None of these shall fail. What does that mean? All right? Hey, these prophecies are coming to pass. What does it mean? When thou shalt see these tokens, what is it? Let's get it. Then shalt thou know it is the very same time. Very same time of what? Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. What is that? The prophecies. Then shalt thou understand, the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. That's what it means. When these prophecies start popping off the page, what does that mean? That means the Most High is coming to see you. To put it in a way, he's not coming to knock on the door and bring gingerbread. He's coming to put you on your back on your deathbed. All right? That's what he's coming. He's coming to lay your ass even with the ground. Wailing and gnashing of teeth before you're laid even with the ground. That's how it works. Get it? Hey, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Ba'ashim Kadash Barakatah. All right? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All right? For putting the spirit on me to come out here and do this work. Here comes the walrus. He's like this. This nigga is relentless. He is out here regardless. Cold. Look at him. That nigga's out here. See, and that's what they can't say. They can't say this. Well, he ain't for real about it. That's that GMS. All right? GMS, nigga, are consistent. Right? Week in and week out. All right? Making our body a living sacrifice. We're not playing out here. All right? For those of you that don't know, the walrus he's an overseer, drives around on a golf cart, cracking the whip on Issachar out here that got community service, right? So he's out here doing his job every weekend. About 3 years ago, this motherfucker used to run up and try to talk shit, and I'm like, oh, we talking shit? So I'm like, you ain't overseeing me. All right? Nope. Nope. You'll see me out here. We gonna see each other out here every week, every weekend. And so he changed up his approach after a while. He's like, oh, okay. And I'm like this, nigga, don't you know Shalak Rayam and Mashapanyam? All right? Now you know, the Most High will make even your enemies to be at peace with you. So now, you drive by in waves, and we speak, hey, how you doing? You know, this much closer to that day. A couple of weeks ago, he asked me, what's your message? My message is, the kingdom of heaven is at the door. You know, hey, harmless as doves, wise as a serpent, harmless as doves. You understand? Be at peace. If at all possible, be at peace with all men. Paraphrase. All right? Hey, everything is in here. He'll know. You know what else is in here? Flying. Taking flight. As birds. As the eagle. Okay? That's in there too. Imagine if he saw a brother, right, recognized and said, well, wait, that's that same guy. I was waiting for him to have his turn at community service. Tried to set him up, but hey, again, call halal Yahal Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakadash Barakatah. All right. Second Ezra's 9 and 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. There was 2 earthquakes in diverse places. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And there's always, but these were major, I forget what it was. All right. And I don't even have to mention the trucker strike. That's the trucker strike is causing some strife out there. Okay, because the people, so lucky. The people finally rose up. Like, fuck this, we're not doing it, and they're causing a stir. This falls under uproars of the people. And what they're worried about is it could catch fire. It could catch on. Now they're supposed to be doing it here in Babylon. They're supposed to be shutting down the superb owl. Right? The superb owl that happens today in LA. They're supposed to be blocking that motherfucker off, right? But I'm sure the FBI got him, oh no, nigga. You ain't gonna fuck with our money. Oh no, nigga. Shoot. They start taking down Esau. Like, no, nigga, you can't go turn this rig around right now or die a horrible death. Some menstruous women done brought forth monsters out here. Yep. Hey, the famine of the word is coming. It said famines and pestilence. Famines, plural. You got 2 different kind of famines. One of food and water, and one of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And it's coming. I'm going to have to call out some she-bears. I might have to call out some she-bears right now. A pack of wild dogs. Hey, this place is known for packs of wild dogs running crazy. I seen one almost run up on a child out here one day. The spirit jumped on me. Stop them dogs right now. Salaki. We got that. We got earthquakes and uproars of the people. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, all right, everywhere, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things, the prophecies, from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Hey, the end was written from the beginning. Okay? Babylon, the great fallen, the lake of fire, all of that was written from the beginning. We're just playing it out. It's already happened. We're just acting it out on the stage. And hallelujah, call halal Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh for allowing us to have this role, for us to be standing in this lot. So lucky. All right? Because this is the greatest, right? This is the greatest lot that you could wish for. All right? The angels want to be us. Or not so much want to be us. The angels are the angels, but hey, they're cheering for us right now. They got us. They're backing us. That's our military. When you understand, right, we're down here firing and maneuvering. And what are they doing? They're providing air support, right? We're the foot soldiers that, like the brother Barack Allah out in LA. We're the foot soldiers down here, man. He'll break it down from a real military perspective, from the perspective of a grunt, simplifying all of that shit. He's an infantryman. I'm an infantryman with a blue cord. It's two different branches, but it's the same grunt. All right? We're in that wedge, right? We're firing, maneuvering. We run into a little resistance, right? Give the hand and arm signal, and you could call in fire, right? Make a call. We got some bogeys out here, some goddamn scoffers, and then somebody just bugs out in front of you. That's the angels, right? The angels will deal with you because they're out here. They got us. Them that be with us are more than them that be with them. Paraphrasing. All right? And when you understand these things, right? See, we got that understanding. It's worth looking crazy out here to have the understanding. You got motherfuckers running around out here that don't know a goddamn thing. They have no clue what's going on. Think they got it all figured out. They don't know a goddamn thing. Looking stupid. Imminent death. Death is on your doorstep. Lining up to take a test or to take a motherfucker some poison. Who lines up to take poison? A stupid motherfucker who trusts the devil. You trust your enemy. You full well know this motherfucker's your enemy and he hates you. And you do what he tells you to do and line up. And let him put the poison in. Okay? Here it is, we're at war. Your enemy is like, hey, just line up over here. And what do niggas do? I got some chickens. I'm gonna give you a whole chicken. A nigga will off himself for a bucket of chicken. I got that Popeyes, nigga. The devil will appeal to a nigga. Got doo-doo ropes. I got rap deals. One night in a brothel. A pizza. Show you how bugged the fuck out Jake is. All the devil got to do is walk up and offer you a bag of weed. Come over here and take this injection. I'll give you a bag. Here it is. Both of them are bad for you. I'm going to give you a bag of weed that is GMO. I'm going to give you some GMO weed to further kill you. But on top of that, nigga, I'm going to stick some poison in your arm and you're going to line up for it. You're going to fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. So you could keep your little job and be better than the next Israelite. I'm better than you because the devil gave me a job and I'll do anything. I'll stick that needle in my arm so I can keep the job so I can be better than you. No, nigga, we're all the same out here. You're not better than nobody else. You're Israelite. All right, you're in the same boat. You're just licking a little more ass. Nigga asked me to go to work for free the other day. Hey, will you come and play on my porch? It doesn't pay anything, but we'll give you tips. I'm like, nigga. All right, them motherfucking days are long, long over. 40 years ago, maybe. That's almost 2 lifetimes. It's lucky. Gonna move this on some old man shit right here. All right, still rolling? Yep. All right. This devil is slick, boy. He can call me and entice me to get back out on the plantation. Will you like put that yoke around your neck and these shackles? Go to work for me for free? I'm like, nigga. No, you got it backwards. It's your turn. It's your turn, nigga, to go to work for me for free. Or as they would say in the last 5-10 years, nigga, you got me fucked up. Second Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Nigga, don't you know that famine is looming? You see that stock market last week? The plunge protection team is probably dead. They've been working so hard for the last 2 weeks. They're probably dead now of sheer exhaustion. What are they going to do this week? They had to get beyond today. Depending on who wins this fucking superb owl today. And my money is on the Tigers. All right. I got money on the Tigers, and I don't, but I'm just saying. All right. In the spirit, because everything is spiritual. And if they allow the sheep to win, right? You got to understand how the devil works. The sheep are going to win anyway. So what's the devil going to do? He's going to cast a spell. He's not going to let the Tigers win. He's going to let Salaki. He's not going to let the sheep win. He's going to fix the game so that the Tigers win. So if you're going to make a bet, if you were going to Las Vegas and you only got $500, you put it on the Tigers, not the sheep. Okay? Now I'm Jimmy the Greek. And when I say Greek, I mean Israelite foreigner. You understand? Jimmy the Greek. Let's go back to 6. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Your supermarkets, nigga, have got no food on the shelves. The trucks are lined up protesting and causing havoc. And that shit is supposed to spill over today. Down in the City of Angels, it's supposed to get started. But they'll probably postpone it till tomorrow because you can't just, fuck with the superb owl. This is Owl Day. All right? Hootie hoot. Nigga. So who's going to win the game? And who's going to sit there and watch that ritual at halftime? Right? That's a sacrifice right there. The Tigers are going to kill the sheep, and the sheep are going to assist in the ritual at halftime. How many sheep can we kill by the end of the game? Halftime, we could cast an enormous spell, see who we could get to go out and sheer niggerdom between the start of the second half and the end of the game. That's the question. All right? I don't give a fucking rat's ass about no damn game. But when it's presented to you, well, who's playing? Who playing the superb owl? Right? Who is at the Coliseum? Let's take it a step further. They had lions and tigers and bears, oh my. At the Coliseum, a cage, a platform will pop up, and there's a tiger. And I'm talking about a real live Bengal tiger. Come on, hungry and shit. They've been poking at him, made that nigga real mad. He just come up and everybody cheers this nigga. Right? This is back in Rome at the Colosseum, bread and circuses. And what do? They throw a Christian. Have you ever heard of throwing the Christians to the lions? Well, this word Christian goes back to the word nigga. What are they doing today at the Superb Owl? They're putting a ritual. They're going all the way back to ancient Rome in the Colosseum, pull the cage off of the tiger, and put a sheep in there. Who are the lost sheep? See, we got them spiritualized, and we can see through any ritual. That's what they're doing. They're trying to set up, after today's ritual, what's going to happen next week? They got everything is in place. And do the ritual. Try to get that left-handed energy going. Then they're going to try to manifest it. And guess what, though? The Most High right now is using Esau. Esau right now is in lockstep with the Most High. Why? Most High got to start at his house. So it behooves you to be awake at 4 o'clock. It behooves you to be awake at 4 o'clock in the morning for the next week. Next 2 weeks. Okay? This is a signal. Hey, remember the Colosseum? When we used to throw the Christians to the lions and the tigers and the bears? That's what they're doing today. The owls, right? The Chaldeans, who are the owls, what are they doing today? They're holding a mass ritual called the Superb Owl. And they're going to go all the way back to ancient Rome and let tigers go on the sheep. Let them maul them to death. And tomorrow, right? Shit, they might just turn the lights out. Turn out the lights. The party's over. Right? What if they, and right now, I mean, it ain't snowing here. Would be all right. If they cut back that food right now, you know, if they did both of them things, they cut that food back and turn off the power, what you gonna do? It ain't funny then. What you gonna do? Yep. Yep. Next week should be very interesting. What is the market gonna do? Can they prop this nigga up one more week? Because if the shooting starts in Eastern Europe, what's gonna happen to the market? What's going to happen to your Bitcoin? See? Hey, one hand washes the other. We can't forget for a moment that Babylon the Great is circling the dream. No matter No matter what you do, no matter what ritual you think you're pulling off, the Most High got you in a trick bag, nigga. All right? And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. That's today, that's tomorrow. This shit could jump off at any moment. See, and that sounds like just words. All right? When the trumpet shall give a sound, then shall every man be suddenly afraid. That means that we're going to go to everything's cool, hey, peace and safety, and then sudden destruction is on your ass. And who can do that? Well, the Most High can do that. He could change the frequency from day to night. Okay? From cool to chaos. Suddenly. He could do that shit instantly. What is everybody doing today? You got motherfuckers at a barbecue. You got niggas sacrificing meat on this day. This is a ritual day. And people are sending up the smoke, doing burnt offering. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing. It's a ritual across the board. And the devil is sitting back laughing. I got these niggas. Here's some bread, and here's a circus. Here's some bread, nigga, and here's a circus. And I got you caught up. I got you smooth caught up in this shit. You don't even know it. You went and got you some weed, some yak, right? Some beer, some short ribs, some baby backs, nigga. You want your baby back, okay? And you ready. You ain't even thinking. All right, you're gonna get fucked up. And you're going to wake up tomorrow all fucked up. Still got to go to slavery. Get your ass out there on that plantation. You're not even ready. She wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Okay? Here's more. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Hey, the closest motherfucker to you is going to be your enemy. According to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, these things are coming to pass. You got this famine, niggas fighting. The frequency is just going to be turned up. What is this the year of? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai turning up. Turn up what? Turn up the frequency. The frequency of what? The frequency of that ass getting whooped every day. The frequency of hatred for your enemy. For your open enemy. You know, wake you up. Motherfuckers are being exposed left and right. The wool is being pulled off of people's eyes and the like. People are waking up to who their enemy is. And there's no hedge. For some of you motherfuckers, there's no hedge about you. Meaning that you're open game. For the tigers. The tigers are coming at the sheep. This is a wake-up call. for the tigers. The wild animal is going after the meek sheep that doesn't know who he is, or doesn't have. You don't have an army. You don't have a military. You do, but you don't know it. You don't know you have a military. You don't know that the angels are watching over the men of the Lord. If you did, you would become a man of the Lord. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So that famine, you ain't gonna get this word. You're gonna be in darkness. You're gonna be confounded. You're gonna be wanting answers. Where's that nigga at that was down there with the robe on? He could tell me. I should have stepped to him like I wanted to, but for some reason I couldn't. No, because you're out there about to get mauled by a roaring lion or a Bengal tiger. You have no clue. None clue. That demon. Fuck that one up. I was gonna ask that demon to play me a song. All right, we might as well go ahead and close it. I kind of fucked that one up. I was gonna ask that demon to play me a song. Woo! It's Demon Day out here. All right, so with that, is there any more on this? This is 2 Ezra 6 and 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these I have told thee shall escape and shall see my salvation and the end of your world. You fucking demon. You looking so bad out here right now. This is your world, your kingdom, and you better get ready to play song and dance. We require of you a song, demon. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. All right? That's the kingdom. All right? And it's drawn ever so near by the second right now. You see Edomite walking by in that condition right there? All right? It's a wonderful thing. It's one of the 7 things that the Most High count happy. Is it 10? Is it 9 things that he counts happy? And the 11th and the 10th, he'll mention with his tongue, they that live to see the downfall of their enemy. And that was it. That was clearly it. To see that demon walking by with a guitar, right? I was like this, well, play me something. I was like this, the demon, the fucking 20 legions of demons on him were so strong. I'm like this. I'm not even going to say shit. It was that bad. All right. Anyway, with that, we hope that the elect were edified. We'll go ahead and close the camp. This week should be very, very interesting at best. All right, so stand on your watch. It's Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. All right, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now, much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, all right? And that's what we do out here, right? At Camp Yashawan. All right, and that's, say that with all humbleness and humility, all right? I wish the brother would have showed up so I could give him this damn truck. Still got the pink slip somewhere. Anyway, with that, all right, we're going to give all power and all glory unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Kadash. All right, double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, shalom. What?